Hey guys, we are back again with another video. I really appreciate your guys' support and your patience with me. Thank you so much for watching. And I know that my audio quality isn't the best. I'm still learning and still trying to work out the dings. So please bear with me, and I really appreciate you guys. If you guys have any tips or any complaints, I'm not going to take it personally. Just let me know, leave a comment. And I'm trying to improve, so it doesn't bother me one bit. With that, let's get into it. We are playing a game called Skyweaver, which, as you can see, it is still in beta. And I want to create a deck with you guys and kind of show off some of the features, because this is a very beautiful and colorful game. The artwork is incredible. I love the interactions. It really feels like a card game. It is another NFT game, but I'm not really here to discuss that. On one hand, I like the idea of owning my own cards. On the other hand, I dislike how my investment is at the whims of a company. So, you can make an argument either way. I'm not here to discuss it. I just want to talk about the game, the gameplay, and what I think about it. And I really do love it. Right now, it's in kind of a state of limbo with the developers. I want to put that out there. If you are looking to get into it, the developers have a lot in the works, or so they claim. And they're just waiting to kind of hammer out things in details before they share, is what they're claiming. So I'm going to throw that out there. With that said, let's get into it. First, when you're making a deck, you can choose your hero. Each one has different abilities and different cards that they can choose from. These top ones here all have pure affinities. Here's strength, agility, wisdom, heart, and intellect. And then these ones down here are mixtures of all of those. Lots to choose from, which is wonderful. I look forward to, hopefully down the line, them adding some more cards and some more heroes. Right now my collection is almost complete. I'm missing maybe like 2 or 3 cards or something like that. Not many. When you're new, obviously you're going to have to earn your cards, but the pace it's very well paced, even for free to play. All the cards are available. You don't have to actually buy any. I have purchased some because I believe in the game, and I wanted to help the developers and the economy kind of build up the game, so that's important to me. But let's get into it. I am looking through here, and I think, who do we want to go with? I want to go with somebody you guys I haven't played yet. We're going to go with Zoe. No, we're not. I'm not particularly good with agility. It's not my favorite, just because it's, as the name implies, it's a quick deck, and I'm not good with like rush decks. So let's go, I want to do intelligence with something. Intelligence with intellect. Let's do that. Intellect and strength. Okay, Mira. Like a robot chick. These are the cards. Look at the art. I love how the artwork kind of pokes out of the cards. makes it feel alive in a way. And it's not like another board game type card thing. It's still a real card, which I can appreciate. Not that there's anything wrong with the board game kind of card games, but I still like a pure card game. Now obviously I played this before, so I know what these cards do, but feel free to kind of pause and read the cards, but I'll explain the ones that I grab. First, I want to look for something to build a deck around. And to do that, we're going to go through these high cost cards and see what we can kind of pick out here. Here's an option if we want to build an Armis Guard deck. Summon 5 Armis Guards, which are these 1-cost cards, when we play this guy. But I don't think I want to do that one, because in order to buff them up, we have to wait until we get this guy out. And that could be a challenge. Play, add 10 spear shots to your hand. Any that don't fit, target the enemy hero instead. No. Draw and play 2 spells, target enemies if possible. Let's see. There's lots to choose from, which, if you love card games like me, then you know that learning the different cards and collecting them is half the fun. And this game, I believe, has over 200 cards, I believe. Now, obviously, that's not all here. These cards, every card has an affinity. And because I chose Mira, I have an option to choose from intellect cards and strength cards. After a 1-cost or less allied unit is summoned, give it +1 power and attach shield to it. I want to build a deck around that. These cards right here that have this attachment to it, it's like another card, and it can be of different affinities. Some of them are of different affinities. Let me see if I can find some. Yeah. Well, these ones that have a cost are cards. And you can play this. Once you get your card onto the board, you can also play the attached spell, or there's also these enchantments right here. These ones that don't have a cost are enchantments, and they have special effects as well. Pretty cool. So this is going to work well with these guys. Summon 2 micro drones. This game, your 1-cost units at +1. Maybe with this guy. I might come back to this guy. We'll see. This one will be good. we're going to be building up a lot of one cost cards. This one's good. Inspire 1 cost. This unit plays a copy of that card. Inspire means that, well, it says it right there, doesn't it? After you play a 1 cost card. So when you play a 1 cost card, then this happens. Here's the spell. You can draw 2 1 cost spells. And this would also work well with this guy, which has -1 cost for each of your dead 1 cost cards. So we'll add him. Now let's keep looking for stuff that has 1 cost in it. There's a search right here that I could use, but that wouldn't be as much fun to show. This way you can also see these other cards here. Tap 1 dead or higher spell to summon a tentacle. Return your dead 1 cost and higher water cards to deck. No. Replay your bottom dead 1 cost or higher spell. Nah. We're gonna add this spell because it's pretty strong. It could come in handy. We'll need to start looking for some 1 cost cards here soon. Definitely don't want to fill up our deck with all these high cost cards. I really love the mushrooms in here. I would like to be able to make a mushroom deck. For whatever reason, I hate mushrooms, but I also love them as characters. This game doesn't have enough kind of mushroom characters, unfortunately, to make a full mushroom deck. If they ever do, though, then I'm definitely going to make one. We can do that. I don't have many. I might need more 7 cost cards. Draw and summon 2 units with cost equal to half the target unit's power. No. Do damage to each enemy unit equal to its power and attack stays. No. Oh, this one would be good. We'll add him. Play. Play means on play, so once you get summoned. Well, actually, summon is 2 different things. Play means that you need to play it from your hand. And here it says summon. Summon means that when it gets into play, when it comes onto the board. So if you were like to play a card that says summon this, and or play summon this, then it can pull that character in from your deck onto the game board. And if it has a summon effect, it'll play out this summon effect. But if it has a play effect and you do that, then it's not going to play the play effect. If that makes sense, hopefully it does. might have to see it in practice. I'll try and add something like that into the deck if it fits. Alright, let's start looking for some lower cost cards. Notebooks. Control and summon 2 1-cost units. I know this guy will work well in this deck, but I want to get the lower cost stuff. Chance on allies are 1 cost. Let's see. Stink eye. Here we go. I just love the art. Look at this detail. Unfortunately, there's not a way to kind of zoom in on the art. At least not from here. We'll add you. Where are the ones? Here we are. This is a good card. This is too. Let's just start looking for some 1-cost cards here. Add you. This spell is super handy. We'll add you. Do I have spells? How many spells do I have? I only have 3 right now. Add you. Each turn, give another random ally unit that much power. Take that. Yeah, we'll like that. This one. This one. This one. This one. Oh, grab that. Let's look for some spells. We need a way to kind of buff these guys as well. So let's look for some spells that'll do that. Here's one. Here's one. Oh, that's not a spell though. Get rid of that guy. Attach ammo to allied units. And then attach shield. You can grab that. That'll work out with that other deck, the other card that I just added. Here's one. It's another character. 3 cards left. This will be good. No, it won't. Where is she? Plain attached vapors, which is an enchantment. Even though it has a cost, it's still an enchantment. There's a couple of those. Let's see. Let's grab that. We're almost there. This is good. Another character. Draw a unit of target ally unit's element. Give both units +1/+1 for each card in your hand of their element. The most I have is Earth. This one could be good. Yeah. Alright. I think that's good. I don't know if this is the best deck or not, but I don't think it's too bad. Might need to tweak it a little bit, but let's test it out and see how it plays. Oh, I should have named it. It's this one, right? No. Where is she? Uh-oh, did I not say that? Oh no, I forgot to say that. Alright guys, thanks to a little movie magic, I was able to recreate the deck. I done goofed. So we are back now, and we're gonna play using the deck that I just created twice. So now we just gotta, I forgot to name it again, but I definitely saved it. So we are just gonna play this. Here we are. Go away. Okay, now let's wait for our opponent and see how we did. After recreating it a second time, I know that there are some better cards that I could have went with, but I wanted to stick with what I showed you guys, and we'll just try and make it work. I've had pretty good luck. I won the last couple of games, so hopefully our luck will continue. Here we go. I like how they give you these options here on what you want to play. So this card with this spell is good. I'm going first, so having Whipvine could come in handy, but his passive here on death attach roots to the enemy. That probably won't come in handy because he's out so early. He'll probably die quickly. And we'll go with this, but he's probably not. This isn't the best kind of option to pick from. Now, her passive allows the first unit you play to gain 1 power. Mine is if I control none of these hand guys, then I can summon them. So he goofed on killing my Whipvine. Well, not really, because only he, like I said, only he was the one that got rooted. Now, what root does is that in order to play, you have to get rid of root. The way that enchants work and spells on these cards, you have to either play it or use it. If you don't use it and you for example, if this guy had played this guy with this attachment, Pummel, this spell, if he didn't use Pummel and he killed my Whipvine, then the enchantment would have overwritten the spell, and he would have lost that spell. So it's an interesting concept that you have to kind of use it or lose it, I think anyway. See, like that just happened. I had this guy with that attached spell, but because I summoned him using his card, the attachment was overwritten by Vapors, which lets you gain 2 health and draw a card when you spend the mana for it. Now he's going to be tough to get rid of. But what I can do is I can play this, gain this mana, and play this. So, it really does come in handy. You can make it work for you or against you, having the enchantments or the cards being replaced. I want to get rid of this guy. I want to save this, but I got a feeling that if I don't use it, I'll lose it. So we'll get some cheeky damage off of him and heal up thanks to life steal. When it's not your turn, your hero or your champion or whatever cannot deal damage. See how hers is darkened out, the number 1 here? She cannot deal damage when it's not her turn. Same for me. Guard means that the hero can't be attacked unless you have a card that says that you ignore guard until that enemy is gone. I just so happen to have this handy dandy card, but I don't want to play it. Deal 2 damage to target enemy and the enemy to its left. Let me do that. I wish that I could save that card. I wanted to keep that card. But her passive is pretty good. Sunrise, gain +1 power, and lifesteal and wither. So, Sunrise is at the beginning of your turn. See that? Summon a base 1 copy. Let's do that. That was good. Unfortunately, it has no damage, so I can't use it against that. How about we kill that? This deck is working pretty well, or maybe I'm just that good. That's possible. I think that might be too little too late. I don't know. Maybe not. The high spell cost in your hand, -1. Okay, let's play that. Play that too. Let's get rid of that, because this card can be problematic. After it gains power, summon this guy. And that can happen repeatedly. So it's best to get rid of it now. He's on his last legs. Hopefully we can beat him next turn. Ooh. Maybe not. Really, maybe not. Oh, never mind, we can. Haha! See that? The spell that we threw in did, in fact, come in handy. So he's already dead, he just doesn't know it. Just to play with him a little bit, and to pan out the content. There we go, GG buddy. And have a sticker. Alright, there's that match. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. All of that stuff is wonderful and it helps so much. So I really appreciate you guys watching and just taking the time to sit with me and learn about this awesome game. I hope you guys give it a try. Alright, you guys take care. See ya.